Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cy Falls High School. I'm Joe Hollier along with Cade Lyko, and we are just seconds away from getting underway here with the regional semifinal game matchup between Friendswood High School and the Brenham Cubs. And Cade, Brenham needs, if you're playing Brenham, you know you've done something good. Both teams have won three series to get to this point for the regional semifinals, and once again, it's the Brenham Cubs standing their way, a perennial powerhouse in high school baseball.
Yeah, Brenham's always been known as like you said, perennial good ball club. Should be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to it. It's a beautiful night for baseball. Beautiful night.
Cubs come into this with 16. I repeat, 16 state appearances. They have won state 7 times. So this is a very storied program that Friendswood is going up against. The last time these two teams met was back in 2010, and instead of the semifinals, it's actually the regional finals with the opportunity to go to state. Brenham ended up winning that series in 2010, 2-1. We'll talk more about that series a little bit later on, but Brenham went on to win state in 2010. That's the last time they've won.
Yeah, like I say, a very storied program, no doubt about it. And maybe this 2022 team here could maybe get a little payback for 12 years ago.
On the bump tonight is none other than Jacob Rogers. Rogers has taken the motto of fear the mustache. So, I wish we had video rights tonight. I turned the camera around and show you all of the fans that are wearing the mustache here tonight. Of course, you and I have it going on naturally.
I mean, we got the real deal. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's pretty great to see all of the fans, and from students on up through parents. I've got the little paste-on mustaches and shirts that say "Fear the Stash," and it's pretty great image.
Brenham, of course, has a very good fan base, as does Friendswood, so we expect an extremely loud game here this evening. A lot of green on the left and a lot of blue and white on the right. Interesting to this game is both teams have their leadoff guy as their catcher.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
Brenham continues to introduce players. They are the home team tonight. Friendswood will hit first. It'll be Dylan Maxey, Reed South, Beach Landry, Dane Perry, Ty Brantley, Colin Goolsby, Aiden Piercy. Drew Harris will take over the DH role, and Kyle Lockhart will hit ninth for Friendswood.
So you might notice that change with Drew Harris in the 8-hole at the DH. That's they've got Dane Perry in right field today due to the ejection from the previous game of Tatum Black, so he's out for this game as well. So minor lineup change there for Friendswood.
If you're just hearing about this, in the Crosby matchup, the clinching game, there was a scuffle at third base. A couple players got tossed. Somehow it ended up being Crosby's shortstop and Friendswood's right fielder are the two guys that got tossed. It doesn't hurt Crosby that much because now they're out of the playoffs, but it hurt us because Tatum Black now has to sit out an extra game, so he is unavailable for tonight's contest. We'll take it to the field for the national anthem. Mustangs come into tonight's game 25-7-1. They were 13-3 in district, and they won district 22-5A. The Cubs tonight, they are 25-11-1, and they finished second in their district 19-5A, and they finished 11-5 in their district. On the mound tonight will be Caden Shields for the Brenham Cubs. Brenham got by Montgomery in 2 games, and then Pflugerville in 2 games, and then College Station in the quarterfinals took them to 3 games. And if you might remember last year, it was College Station that Friendswood had that good matchup against in the regional semifinals. A very good district, 19-5A. Again, Magnolia won the district. Brenham came in second, and then Montgomery was the third place team. Dylan Maxey is going to lead it off for the Mustangs. Dylan has those video numbers. He's it's like a video game guy. Hitting 477, hitting 652 in the playoffs. He leads the Mustangs in hits, doubles, runs scored, stolen bases, and he's within 1 or 2 of every other category you can think of.
Yeah, he's just a human cheat mode, that's for sure.
First pitch is a fastball, called a strike. This ball's ripped to center field, but right at the center fielder. And
that ball was hit on the screws, Joe. But right, like you said, right at him. Had to take a couple steps back, but definitely got barrel on that one.
Here's Reed South. South having a very good year. 324 on the season, 429 in the playoffs. First pitch to South is in there for a called strike. Hello, Aunt Gwen. Aunt Gwen has her ears on at Lake Merval.
Howdy, howdy.
And there's the first ball that's been thrown. Scoreboard's all jacked up. Good pitch on the inside. And a called strike.
Good job by South.
That one just fouled it away on the third base side.
Yeah, good job by South there getting a piece. That curveball was hanging. It started off high, but probably going to drop and catch the top of the zone. He just fouled it off till he can get another one right here.
Boots had gone to get the ball. Umpire was allowing play to go on. Stop it now. Boots landing on deck. Good breaking ball. Reed missed this one down the right field line. Wind's pushing it away from the right fielder, and it's going to fall harmlessly. So yeah, let us know if you're listening. 832-571-8291.
So you might notice a little different sound tonight if you're out there listening. We are standing behind the brick wall behind home plate here, behind the backstop. So we're going to have a lot of crowd noise, a lot of good times for us because we get to hear the sounds of the game here. So.
All lifted into left field, but right at the left fielder, and there's 2 away.
So the Brenham pitcher.
Here's Landry, 363 on the season, 333 in the playoff.
The Brenham pitcher here, Caden Shields, he likes to work quick just like Jacob Rogers, doesn't he?
Yeah, we could
on the bump and ready to roll.
We could be home early tonight.
Yeah.
Again, we are looking directly into the sun, and as Cade mentioned, this ball sliced down the left field line foul. We are below the bleachers, between the field and the bleachers. So we have to stand to be able to see the game. But you'll pick up probably a little more wind. Ball fouled straight back, and it's 0-2.
I like being this close, Joe. We can hear all the sounds and
Shields
really see the velocity of the pitch.
boots to ground one to third. They had a little shift going on. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Shields. Pretty efficient work there right after the hitters. All three balls struck pretty good, but right at the defensive players. Through half an inning, there's no score. Brenham's coming to the bat. Back after this. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Here's Jacob Maybe, the catcher. First pitch from Rogers, a fastball in here for a called strike.
Just pumped it right in there. Straight gas. Like to see that out of Rogers to start the game.
Again, things are going to be a little noisier than usual. Fastball, ankle high, called strike 2.
Yeah, generous call there, but Rogers looked good in his warm-ups. He threw all 4 pitches for strikes. Looked real smooth and fluid, so looks locked in.
Went down even further.
And that's a good 0-2 spot right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You got that low call on the pitch before that. Go right back there again.
This ball lifted out of play. Well, Maxey's giving it a run. Oh, hold on. Oh. Dylan gets to the ball, but unable to come up with it. Can't believe that ball stayed in the park.
Yeah, that wind is pushing it back in. Got a little bit of a breeze blowing out to right, so that ball was lifted over the third base side screen, and once it got above the bleachers there, it started pushing it back in, and kind of reminiscent of Bluebell Park. Remember those foul balls would get up above the seats there, and at Bluebell they would blow it back in onto the field.
Grounded up the middle. South comes in, scoops it, throws on the run for out number 1.
Nice smooth play by South there at shortstop to get the first out.
So no harm, foul on the missed pop-up. 1 extra pitch to get the out. Bring up Lane Sparks, the center fielder. Fastball, called strike.
Yeah, I think the key here for Rogers is going to be he's going to have to keep mixing it up. Brenham is a good fastball hitting team, so as long as he changes it up, changes levels and speeds, and throwing everything for strikes.
Sparks under that offering, it's 0-2. Rogers sets, delivers.
High cheese. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, Joe.
Strikeout number 1 for Rogers. Got Sparks to chase the ball up in the zone. It'll bring up Mason Lamp. Lampy is playing third base tonight. First pitch from Rogers in there for a strike. Curveball grounded to short. Stays down. South. High throw.
Good job
stays
by
on the
Booth.
bag.
Yep. Good play. 10-pitch inning, 1 ball for Rogers. 9 strikes.
3 up, 3 down for Rogers. We're through 1. No score here at Cy Falls High School. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Hey everyone, don't miss the UIL Baseball State Championship starting Wednesday, June 8th at Dish Falk Field in Austin, Texas, and the Dale Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. For ticket information, more can be found at uiltexas.org.
Up next for the Friendswood Mustangs, right fielder number 6, Dane Perry.
Freshman Dane Perry, the right fielder, will lead it off for the Mustangs here in the top of the second.
Good take by Dane right there. First pitch curveball out off the plate. Dane can be super aggressive sometimes, and good approach right there. Another good take down and away. So got the count in his favor, 2-0 here. Ought to be looking something he can drive, middle in. Good hard fastball. Got the fastball, but bottom of the knees, outside corner. Another good take by Dane. Not a pitch you can do a lot with.
2 balls, 1 strike to Perry. This ball is lifted right side, but easy play for the right fielder. It hangs up a long time. There's 1 away.
So that'll bring up Mr. Brantley, the center fielder.
3 out of the 4 outs thus far have been flyouts, although Maxey's has kind of hit on a line. Here's Brantley, 283 on the season, 308 in the playoffs. Curveball, a good one, and there's a called strike.
Yeah, seeing a lot of off speed, and keep in mind, we had in the booth next to us at the last series, you had the scouts for Brenham there, so they've scouted well, and there's another curve for a strike.
Brantley down 0-2. Colin Goolsby on deck. Fastball just missing outside. Good miss, good take.
Yeah, a little close for comfort there. We have not the best angle for balls and strikes, so.
Yeah, we are off to the side. That one's down in the turf, and it's 2-2. We're on the first base side. Again, field level, but looking dead into the sun. Chases a fastball up. First strikeout, and there's 2 away.
The student section of Brenham there, left-righting his steps back to the dugout. So left, right, every step he took. That's pretty creative. So here's my man Goolsby.
Goolsby, really the unsung player for Friendswood. He has continued to improve his numbers. Faces a curveball on the turf there for strike one, but Goolsby 272, but 471 in the playoffs. He has really had a good playoff run.
Yeah, he's come up with some really clutch hits for the team and really sparked that offense.
Fastball hit up the middle. Shortstop doesn't come up with it.
There's another.
It'll be an error on the shortstop.
That ball just stayed down. Shortstop came up as he moved toward the center of the field there and didn't stay low and had to go back down to get it, and it just kind of handcuffed him off the thumb and went into center field for the error.
First base runner of the game for either team brings up Aiden Piercy. Piercy 286 on the season, 400 in the playoffs.
And Piercy easily could be up around 500 for the playoffs. He's had some really scorched baseballs that have been right at folks. So.
Curveball stays down, ball one.
And Joe, you mentioned we've been staring at the sun, so the batters, you know, it's kind of in their peripheral, and as the night progresses here, the next 30 minutes or so, it's going to get pretty brutal for that sun being in their eyes.
Yeah, it's definitely a pitcher's advantage. That one stays down. It's 2-0. Got a lot of dads down here in the dugout portion with us. 2 balls, no strikes to Piercy. Good hit and run count. No move on Goolsby. That pitch up in the zone, but a generous call, and it's 2-1.
Leave it up there. That's up. He missed that one. Let's go.
2 balls, 1 strike. Drew Harris waits on deck. There's throw over. Ooh, I think he was going.
He might have been, yeah. Kind of hesitated getting back there.
Caught Goolsby leaning just a little bit.
That last pitch there, you know, to go back a few at bats to Reed South, you know, that curveball top of the zone, that was the one Reed fouled off with 2 strikes to stay in the count, and that's why, because that ball did drop back in the zone there.
Huge lead by Goolsby. That pitch is up, and it's 3-1. A good at bat, good patience by Aiden Piercy. Mustangs making some noise here. Got a runner on first, 1 out. And it's 3-2.
Yeah, good patience shown here by Piercy, just making the pitcher work, making him throw. Knows he's got to come at him twice in a row here, so not a bad take there.
There goes the runner. Lifted, foul, and out of play. And we'll reset and do it again.
Yeah, nice approach by Aiden there. Short and quick to the baseball. Fastball up and away and hit it that way. Just a foul down the right side.
Perry flew out to center. Brantley struck out. Goolsby reached on an error. The throw over is not close. Shields is yet to give up a hit. Another late start. This ball 4.
So that'll bring up the DH Harris here, and being inserted into the lineup, getting a chance to do some damage early here. 2 runners on with 2 outs in the top of the second here, so see if Drew can pull the trigger and find some grass out in the outfield.
So yeah, no pressure here on Drew Harris at all. You know. But a big opportunity for the young man. 2 on, 2 out. Chance to put the Mustangs on top. First pitch to Harris, curveball, the good one.
And again, good patience, good take. Not what you're looking for first pitch. Which one you can drive.
Harris has a good on-base percentage. Nobody holding the runner. Another curveball, a beauty. It's 0-2. Two good breaking pitches, both taken for a strike. They set up outside. Try to get him to chase. It's 1-2. Harris not biting. Good job by Brenham pitching, changing your eye level on Harris. Let's see what they come back with now.
He's definitely working the top of the zone. Interesting to see if he stays
another
up there.
Curveball, grounded right side. Second baseman throws over, and will retire Harris 4-3.
So if nothing else, Joe made the pitcher work a little bit. So 22 pitches. So he's at 34 now through 2 innings.
We'll head to the bottom of the second. Still no score. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Bottom of 2, no score. It'll be Jezerski, Warmke, and Shields, the pitcher, due up for Brenham.
Bottom of the second, DH and throw,
First pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Fastball just missing. It's 2-0. Cubs are led by Coach Chase Wheaton, his 3rd year with the Cubs. That pitch just misses. It's 3-1. You might recall one of the other coaches on the Brenham staff, Mr. Steve Hecker, is the pitching coach this year for Brenham. And Rogers issues a leadoff walk to the DH.
Yeah, pitch is not missing by much. He's working the bottom of the zone. His counterpart's working the top of the zone. And those balls are right there at the knees, maybe a little low, so could go either way. But so far, umpire's been consistent with his calls.
Piercy comes in on the grass, left-handed hitter. Little check swing, fouls it back into the net for strike 1. Cade Warmke, the right fielder, trying to get his man over into scoring position. This ball's hit towards the dugout, and it's strike 2. Very late on that pitch.
I think it's the 3rd team in a row, Joe, with Cade's on the team.
Yeah, we've had this is our 3rd Cade.
I'm just saying.
We do have something else coming up, though, that's going to be familiar.
That's right.
Just got a piece of it. Nice job of staying alive.
Yeah, definitely a 2-strike approach with that swing. Just trying not to get rung up.
The pitcher Shields is on deck. Not a very big lead at first. Throw over, not close.
No real reason to change it up too much here, Joe. The swings have been very, very late. You don't want to speed his bat up, so let's stay hard and away here.
Goes up and in.
That's fine too.
One
Stand
ball,
him up
two
a little
strikes.
bit and go back hard and away right here.
One on, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Rogers gets a sign, delivers. Curveball lifted right field, but right at Dane Perry. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's the pitcher, Shields. Brenham elects not to play small ball. You know, we've seen that quite a bit against Friendswood, especially against Rogers.
Right.
And especially in our district. Pitch stays inside for ball 1.
Yeah, a little surprising, but it is early. Only bottom of the second, so.
Quick shout out to our QA, Les Clary. Thank you, Les. Back pick at first. Close, but he got back in. This ball lifted up and away. I have no idea where it is.
I got you, Joe.
I do have a little cubby over here I could hide in.
Just bail out under the bleachers.
It's like one of those play gyms that you send kids to. Ball hit hard in left center field on the run. It gets by the left fielder. All the way to the wall. 1 run's going to score. Ball was just played by Lockhart. It'll be a double RBI for Caden Shields.
Yeah, Locke just got a little locked up out there. He was headed for it, trying to decide if he was going to make that diving effort, and wisely pulled up, knowing that if it got by, a run was going to score. Unfortunately, when it took that hop, it kind of hopped to the left and behind him, and he overran it, misplayed it, and allowed that ball to get to the wall. So
Cubs jump on top, 1-0.
nothing cheap about that one, though. He hit that ball on the screws.
No, he hit it on the screws, and again, the indecision there and left by Lockhart. Had he stayed back, played on the hop, he'd probably have runners at first and second, still with 1 out.
Yep.
But this ball lifted to right field. Long run for Perry, and it's going to fall foul. So here's the other name we haven't mentioned yet, Gunner G. So we got a Cade and a Gunner.
Yes, sir.
Gunner, the first baseman. So ball back pick at second. Not close.
Really good participation from the crowd.
Again,
both sides.
This is
fun.
Brenham lives for this. I mean, you know, Friendswood is supports their athletes, but Brenham's known for one thing, and that's playoff baseball.
Yep, they're no stranger to it. They know how to get it done. So.
Good pitch. And it's 2-2. You might recall it was a Brenham baseball player that made the cover of Sports Illustrated back in 1989. Mr. John Peters won 53 games in a row for Brenham. That pitch up, and it runs the count full. Payoff pitch is down low. So 2 walks and a hit in the inning.
So not the worst thing in the world there. You're at your 8-hole hitter here. that puts a force in play with 1 out. So you got first and second. Ground ball gets you out of the inning right here.
Here's the left fielder, Hayden Hoop. And you wonder why you haven't heard of a kid that won 53 games in a row. He was injured shortly after that. Tried to pitch for A&M, and I think even had 1 year at Glenn. But injuries sent him a different direction, but still one of the best high school pitchers to ever play the game, John Peters. And he was a Brenham Cub. Good curveball in there for a strike. Scott Williamson for Friendswood. Pitched a few years from the pros, Reds and Red Sox.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year, I believe, wasn't he? Yeah.
Orioles. I think he ended up with the 22 wins, 22 losses in his career, but was a heck of a pitcher for Friendswood. 0-2 to Hoop. Grounded right side. Lots of room for Goolsby. There's 2 away. Does move the runners up, though.
Moves them up, but got the ground ball you wanted, just not where you wanted it. In the hole between first and second. Goolsby doing what he's done all season, just making it look easy over there. Nice.
Here's the shortstop.
Here's
the shortstop, Rylan Wooten. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to ground out right side, move the runners over. It's a quality at bat, even though it's an out. 2 outs in the inning, 2 on for the Cubs. Curveball stays outside. And it's ball 1.
Yeah, it does a couple things there. Puts Jacob back in the windup, which he's more comfortable in, I believe. But it also puts another run 90 feet away, so anything can happen.
1 ball, 1 strike to Wooten. I believe Cubs outnumber us here.
Yeah, Cubs fans have really traveled well.
Wooten swings through that fastball, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fairly even, but I think the green outnumbers the blue just a touch.
Yep, just a little bit. Ball hit towards south, an easy soft pop-up, and there's 3 away. So the Cubs get a run on 1 hit.
And Jacob labored a little bit in that inning, had to throw 27 pitches, so he's up to 37 after 2 innings now.
It'll be Lockhart, Maxey, and South due up for the Mustangs in the top of the 3rd. You are listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Joe Hollier and Cade Lyko back with you here at Cy Falls High School off the 290 and Huffmeister.
And going back to that bottom half of the second there, how often do you see, especially at this stage in the game, this level of the playoffs, that leadoff walk comes back to haunt you? And there's another prime example. Good teams will make you pay for freebies and extra outs, and especially to start the inning. So,
yep. Leadoff walks will kill you. Here comes Lockhart. Lockhart, you know, wants to try and get that run back.
Yeah, just a tough play on Lockhart. I mean, you can't fault the kid. He was trying to make a play for his pitcher right there, and he made the right decision knowing he wasn't going to get there to pull up. He just made it slightly too late.
Hit up the middle. Shortstop with his second chance. And did he pull him off? Yeah, he pulled him off. second error of the game for the Cubs shortstop, Wooten.
Yeah, no hesitation by the umpire there at first base. Right on the call. No doubt that the throw pulled him off the bag. It was just a question of whether or not he was going to get back to the bag in time, and he did not. So this is what we talk about, that leadoff man, that extra out, that mistake to put a man on base, and now you got the man you want at the plate, right? Dylan Maxey. The spark all year long, the leader all year long.
Challenged Maxey with the first pitch fastball, his first at bat. Curveball this time, it stays down.
Yeah, Dylan hit it on the screws his first at bat, just right at the center fielder. So definitely didn't miss the ball.
Pitch off the plate, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, not the one you want to get behind 2-0 to right here, is it?
2-0 pitch to Maxey. Outside, 3-0. Dylan showing good patience.
Yeah, absolutely. They're staying away from him so far.
3-0 pitch. Fastball in there.
Yeah, he's taking all the way, and rightly so. Good non-selfish baseball right there.
And if I'm Hecker, I'm calling a curveball 3-1 here.
Absolutely.
No way I throw this kid a 3-1 fastball. He does. Maxey hits a little drill to the right side. It's a fair ball. He drops the ball. And he's safe.
That was a huge mistake by the first baseman.
He touched the ball in fair territory.
Oh, he thought he had it.
Dylan came to a complete stop.
Had a little collision there, not much of one.
Not much. Dylan had to go around him because he's in the baseline.
Yeah, so for those of you listening at home, the cue shot off the end of the bat, way out in front, off the end of the bat, up the first base line. First baseman had all day to pick that ball up and just tag the runner, and went down to scoop it and came up without it and just left it laying on the turf and went to tag Dylan, and Dylan saw that he dropped it, was trying to get around him, and they had a little bit of a collision there, but nonetheless, second error of the inning, and now it's first and second with nobody out as they check on the first baseman here, but he appears to be all right. He's just a little dazed at the moment.
Trainer checking him out. That's Gunnar G over there at first base. It's going to bring up Reed South. And the Mustangs have runners at first and second with nobody out. So South has struggled sometimes getting the bunt down.
He was bunting great in BP, I'll tell you that.
See what Benny has in store for Reed. Been swinging the bat great. Again, hitting .324 on the season. .429 in the playoffs. Boots Landry on deck. And he does square around. Curveball stays up for ball one.
Yeah, good job by Reed. Not trying to go after that pitch up in the zone. Like I said, this pitcher Caden here is definitely working up in the zone. Sometimes that can be tough to get on top of and bunt, so be careful with it.
1-0. Another curveball stays up. It's 2-0. And those curveballs are much easier to bunt. Surprised they keep giving them to him. See if he turns Reed loose here.
I'm turning him loose. I'm turning him loose. 2-0 count. He doesn't want to walk a guy again, right? Load the bases for Boots, so he's got to come with a strike. Thinking fastball. I'm turning him loose.
Reaches down, gets under it, pops it up, but not anywhere anybody can get it.
Yeah, luckily popped it back to the screen, but that's been the trouble he's had with getting that bunt down. And again, A fastball, mid-thigh high, center cut. I'm not going to get a better pitch to swing at. I'd love to see him turn loose right there and just drive it.
Sun is now just brutally in our eyes. Another curveball, slow roller to third. They're going to have to go to first. So he'll get his job done. He moves the runners over.
Move the baseball, move the runners. Unfortunately for Reed, it won't go down as a sack. It'll go down as a fielder's choice. But
right.
At least he moved the ball.
So Boots Landry, your leading RBI man, comes to the plate with runners at second and third and one away. Freshman Perry on deck. Tough at bat for Boots being left-hander.
Yeah,
the sun is right in your eye.
Right.
He takes strike one from Shields.
Yeah, you got to have hyper focus here if you're Boots.
Pitch is down. It's 1-1. Good speed on the bases.
Yeah, if you're Boots, you're looking for something middle in here that you can get to the right side, preferably something elevated, which he's been working the top of the zone, so something you can drive to the outfield.
And the infield's back.
Popped it up.
Pop out to second base, not deep enough. Outfield is going to catch the throw home. Gets away. Come on! Here comes the run. They got a late jump, and they're going to score. Sorry, I started coaching from the press box.
Well, he hesitated. The throw from the center fielder was not that bad. It was kind of an in-between one-hop throw. Catcher misplayed it, and Locke was standing there at third, hesitated to break for the bag, and Coach Benny was jumping up and down, go, go, go. So got a late break, and then the pitcher was in position backing up that throw, but just didn't handle it. Didn't pick it up clean and allowed Locke to get there easily.
It'll end up being an error on the catcher. It's no RBI for Boots. They did not come home until after the error was made. But it ties the game up at 1. And here's Perry. And pretty good breaking ball. Low in the zone, but called a strike.
And there it is again, that leadoff error comes around to bite somebody. That extra out, those extra bases. Good teams take advantage one way or another. This was with a lot of help from Brenham in this case. But
yeah, 3 errors in the inning for Brenham. Mustangs score a run without the aid of a base hit, but they could do it right here with Perry. Pitch off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike to Dane.
Dane looking a lot more patient last at bat and this one.
211 in the playoffs, 279 during the regular season. Maxey.
And that's the aggressive secondary you're looking for.
Yeah.
Maxey was ready to rock on that reading down angle there. Good block by the catcher.
A great read down angle, but a good block by his cohort catcher. Otherwise, Maxey would have scored the go-ahead run. 3-1 to Perry. Ball 4. Good at bat by Dane Perry.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent at bat. Didn't try to do too much. Didn't let the game get too big, the situation get too big. Just went up there and did his job. I expect you might see them testing the arm of the catcher here too with Dane Perry on first. Good speed. Runners first and third, 2 outs.
Maxey on third, Perry on first, 2 down for Brantley. Brantley struck out his first at bat. Curveball, beauty. Mustangs second time through now start getting a feel for that curveball.
He's thrown a lot of them.
And he's thrown several back-to-back.
Yeah.
Nothing going on. The old first to third move. Perry still at first base. It all started with the runner being pulled off the bag at first. Curveball lifted foul. Well, that's what I was talking about. You see a couple of those things in a row. Eventually,
start timing it up.
You should run into one.
Yeah. Just got to get on playing with it and be on time.
Brantley struck out on a high
Sounds
fastball. See if they get the wheels going here. Try to get him to chase again up. Now they're trying to double steal. Here comes Maxey. He's in! Dane Perry took off for second, stopped midway. Shortstop cut it off, but the speed of Maxey was too much.
Yep. Good aggressive base runner right there. Good call by Coach Benny. And just a all-out effort by Dylan Maxey there. Good slide at the plate. Even though they knew it was coming, they couldn't cut it down.
Brantley chases that one, so there it is. In the dirt.
Oh.
G digs it out.
But there you go. I mean, and what I love about that run that Maxey just scored, Joe, is, let me tell you what a leader does. A leader picks up his team, and not only that, when he crossed the plate, he's fired up, right? He's pumped up. But who did he look at? He looked at his bench, he looked at his crowd, and he fired everybody up. Now go back to the first run scored by Brenham. The player that crossed the plate stomps on the plate and looks at Friendswood crowd and the Friendswood bench and hollers and screams and all that stuff. So, you know, I get it. You get fired up, you're pumped up, but that's why Dylan's a leader.
Yeah, classy move by Maxey. Again, there's not many catchers that can come home on a play like that, but definitely showed his speed. Perry ran the double steal to perfection, stopped short. The throw came to second. The shortstop cut it off in front of the second base and tried to come home with it, but again, Maxey too fast. Slides in ahead of the tag, and the Mustangs are up 2-1 as we head to the bottom half of the third inning. We're going to keep it here.
Another Randy Rogers action playing on the PA, I think. I could be wrong.
Ball lifted again, deep to right field. Perry going back, and he makes a running over-the-shoulder catch. A beautiful catch in right field by Dane Perry on the run.
Let's not forget, folks, Dane's not a right fielder. He was kind of forced into that position, and that was one heck of a play. Dead sprint over the shoulder just before the warning track. Had a long way to go, made a great play, great catch. Picking up his pitcher right there.
Brings up Lane Sparks. Sparks struck out his first time up and takes the ball from Rogers. Umpire a little bit caught in between, couldn't decide.
Yeah, that was close.
And that one's easy to call, and it's 2-0. In there for a call strike, and it's 2-1. Mustangs out in front, 2-1. Just misses, and Rogers is on the verge of walking a hitter here. He was lights out the first inning. That pitch is way off.
Yeah, Rogers only threw one ball in the first inning on 10 pitches, and since has been about 50-50, so struggling a little bit.
Third walk of the game for Rogers. Brings up Mason Lampy. Lampy grounded out his first time up.
Good curve right there.
Breaking pitch for a strike one. It's comfortable out here. We did have a big storm blow through last night. So you got a little bit of a north breeze. Pitch just missing. So even though we're here in Houston, Texas, the humidity's down, and it's a nice night for baseball. The only problem is we got this sun right in our grill. That pitch up. 2 balls and a strike.
Up at about 93, 94. That ball was getting it, wasn't it?
The old Nuke Lelouch. I wouldn't dig in there if I were you.
It's funny you said that. I went to the premiere of Facing Nolan last night at the theaters. Phenomenal movie.
Low ground ball. Maxey picks it up, foul.
Maxey showing good bounce back there, getting out of that crouch quickly, making sure to get that ball in foul territory. But Facing Nolan, the movie, really great documentary. You know, I left there thinking I could throw 95, but I can't. But just a phenomenal show. I highly recommend you going to see it if you can.
I got to cover Nolan early in my media career. This always was a super nice guy. There goes the runner. Maxey double pumped, and the throw goes out into center field. Just didn't get a grip on that ball.
Yep.
And Sparks with a stolen base. And now a runner in scoring position and a full count to Lampy. Ball actually made it all the way out to center field, but Brantley was backing him up.
But you talking about Nuke just reminded me of that movie because early in Nolan's career, he had control issues. And they talked about how he just wasn't consistent. And almost quit the game, if you can believe that.
Yeah, he threw hard, but he had trouble with control early in his career. He's part of the '69 Mets. He won it all. That's ironically the only World Series he ever won.
Yeah, for a man who pitched 27 years in the majors. That's just
27 years, over 300 wins, over 5,000 strikeouts.
They said he owns 51 major league records.
7 no-hitters, 12 one-hitters. It's just stupid numbers.
Yeah. And played the majority of his career for rotten teams.
Yes.
Teams with no offense.
Absolutely. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jezierski. That's down low, and it's 2-1. Rogers really struggling here with his control.
Yeah, you don't typically see this out of Rogers. Don't really notice anything mechanically today. I mean, he looks pretty fluid. He's not in a rush. He's pitched a lot more out of the stretch today, but part of that is because of the balls, putting people on base.
Hitters count here for Jezierski. Popped it up. It's in the infield.
Plenty of room.
Piercy will make the catch. Man, that ball was in the air a long time.
And drifting back towards the infield. Darn near back into fair territory, Joe. And that ball started out over the coach's box outside of third base there and drifted back right to the line.
It'll bring up Cade Warnicki. Warnicki flew out to right. His first at bat. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Takes outside for ball 1.
So that was pitch number 53 and ball number 23 for Rogers. So 30 strikes, 23 balls after a 9-strike, 1 ball first. So
yeah, he's got to get dialed back in. Hopefully he can get through this inning and get settled back down. It's 2-0. He's already walked 2 this inning. He has 4 walks in the game, but yet he is leading 2-1. Another good hitter's count. Ball hit good. Diving and down in front of the left fielder. Throw home to Maxey. Not in time. And we're tied. Brantley just didn't get a good jump. It's an RBI single.
Yep, not a good jump, and Rogers got caught spectating there a little bit, standing on the bump watching instead of being over between third and home. And thankfully, Dillon was able to knock that throw down. The throw was way up the third baseline, but if it gets by Dillon, runners are moving up another 90. Good pitch. Nice curveball for strike one there.
2 on, 2 outs. We're tied at 2. He went. Oh my goodness. They missed one there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man, this sun is just fastball, late swing.
Yeah, the Caden Shields there, I don't think he ever really saw it. I mean, it's really tough right now. If you're a batter, that sun is right in your face, and Rogers being a right-handed pitcher, his release point is up there in it, and it's just miserable for a batter.
Honestly, if you can just throw strikes here, because it is hard to see. Here's the 1-2. Down, it's 2-2. I can't even see the pitch. I'm having to see Maxie's glove.
Yeah.
Where it ends up.
Now, granted, we have a little bit different angle. We are on the first base side of home plate, so staring almost directly into the sun.
There goes the runner. Piercy never covered third base. Maxie wisely did not throw the ball.
Yeah. It's a lack of focus right there. That was only ball 3. The infielders, I think, thought it was ball 4. They never moved. Maxie jumped up to throw.
The scoreboard's wrong. And so if you're looking at the scoreboard, they had the count wrong. Oh. Ball 4, says the umpire. Looked pretty good from here.
Yeah, that's that high strike that's been getting called. That one was a curveball up in the zone. It appeared to catch the top of the zone there, but again, we don't have the best angle. But up and down wise, it looked good. I'm not sure about if it was a little out or not.
Brings up the first baseman, Gunnar G, with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Rogers back to the full windup. And still not getting the call.
I'm not sure where that one was. Dylan didn't move. The ball was below the belt. I'm not entirely sure.
Here's the 1-0. Same pitch. Called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here the Friendswood faithful getting a little perturbed at some of the calls. The 1-1 to G. Curveball swinging and missing.
Curveball. Big swing and a miss there. It's just important for Rogers just to bear down here, keep his composure. It's a new game. It's tied up. Don't do anything crazy. Just make your pitch right here.
Up in the zone, it's 2-2.
And that's okay. Show him that ball up. That's a show-me pitch. Go back to the curveball he missed so badly here. If you throw that same curve, you got him.
The 2-2 to G. Curveball down.
Good block.
He missed so bad that it was an easy take. He has got to get that curveball closer to home plate. And now here we go. Runners will be off. It's a payoff pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. They almost had the runner.
Yeah, Rogers tried the little step back with the right foot there to kind of catch him off guard, and knowing the runners would be moving on his movement, which is smart.
There go the runners. Ball 4.
So I ought to see a visit here. I expect either Maxie to go out and talk to him, or maybe a coach to go out and talk to him here. Yeah, and here comes pitching coach Travis Moore to go settle him down a little bit. Still very early. It's bottom 3. It's a 1-run game. You don't want it to get out of hand, so you just need to collect your thoughts, collect your emotions, take a breath, get back on the bump and do what you do.
Cubs jump out in front, 3-2. 4 walks and a single in the inning.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic.
Very uncharacteristic.
He's not getting any help either. There's been some really good pitches that have not been called, but you know, umpires are part of the game as well, so you got to figure out how to work with it.
So there's one visit from the pitching coach. And we'll bring up Hayden Hoop. Hoop grounded out to first last time. Up. Lifted. Right side. Long run. Dane coming in. He'll make the catch.
So with all things considered, 4 walks and a hit in the inning and only giving up 2 runs and being down 1 after that, could have been a lot worse. So they're playing the Pump It Up song. I don't think they know what this means to Friendswood.
Wow.
Might get them fired up.
You might think Cade Lyko was in the booth. Three-two Cubs. We'll head to the 4th. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Are those out? Are those out?
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Yeah. Shocked that Maxey didn't throw that ball down to third base, which would have ended up in the left field. But the whole infield, I think, thought it was ball 4.
Yep.
So nobody covered a bag when the runners were running.
So if you're wondering if other teams scout between innings, you might have heard on the crowd mic the Pump It Up song, and Friendswood, notorious for playing the Pump It Up song at home. And when they're ahead and when they take a lead and when they're winning, and getting up on the dugout rail and dancing and doing their little deal that they do. And Brenham just did the exact same thing with the exact same song right there. So a little poke.
Well, I say, if you don't get fired up from that, then you shouldn't be in this game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goolsby comes up empty on that swing, and it's 2-2. Goolsby reached on an error his first at bat. Sun is almost down, folks. Got a piece of it. Stay alive.
Yeah. If I'm calling time, tying my shoe, going over to talk to coach, something right here, letting that sun get down behind the tree and house line there.
Yeah, sustain a groin injury, whatever it takes.
I mean, it is brutal.
2-2, popped up our way into the net, foul. Had nerves all day long. It's playing at 7 o'clock in a regional semifinal against Brenham is almost like having kids playing ball again. Good pitch. Yep. Up. Goolsby goes down looking for out number 1. Here's Piercy. Piercy walked his first time up.
That's just funny. Tough call for Goolsby there. Pitch is
hit hard and by the shortstop. And the Mustangs have their first hit of the game.
That ball was tattooed. Just a laser right over the shortstop.
Here's Drew Harris. Harris grounded out to second his first time up. They fed Drew a heavy dose of curveballs. And the first pitch to Harris is a fastball called strike.
Ball's out.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Harris takes a ball down in the turf, and it's 2-1. Yeah, I have on my shades, and it's still just an unbelievable. That's down. It's 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 count. If I'm Drew Harris, I'm making him throw here. He's got to come at you twice.
Harris hitting .211 on the season.
3 straight balls, so I'm making him throw me a strike.
I figure he's taking all the way here.
Yep.
He does. It's 3-2.
And borderline strike on the outside. Got the call, so now 3-2. But and it's okay to be a little late here. Got a good size hole on the right side.
Shields hasn't been perfect either. He's walked 2. Ball's hit. Right side, double play ball. 4, 6, 3. And you can hear
same spot on the field right there. Ground ball to second baseman, just not far enough to the right to get through, and Brenham made a good play. Turn it 2 to end the inning.
So we're through 3.5, and Mustangs trail this one 3-2. You're listening to Friendswood Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Zach Wagner and Chad Wagner welcome in. They're listening from Dickinson. Foul back. It's 2-2. Watching the game with Aunt Courtney.
My brother tuning in from Conroe. Little punch out there from Jacob Rogers. That's good to see. My brother and his friend Greg cooking fajitas and tuning in. Sends me a little Forrest Gump wave.
Wooten goes down looking. It'll bring up Jacob maybe. Maybe 0 for 2. Was robbed of extra bases by Dane Perry in his last at bat. Takes ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to maybe.
Sun just about down behind the houses and trees back there. That's a good pitch.
In there for a called strike. Yeah, I have shed the sunglasses. Foul. Ooh, good velocity on that pitch, and it's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Top of the order. Wow, you can see Maybe's facial expression. He knows he got lucky there on that call.
Yeah, that high strike hasn't really been there for Rogers. That one was close, borderline.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Aunt Courtney's nephew.
Yeah, it's important to keep in mind for Friendswood, it's only a 3-2 game. All the momentum feels like it's in Brenham's favor right now, but if you can get a shutdown inning right here from Rogers and go out and get something started on the offense side.
Yeah, we're just
turn that tide a little bit.
Hit hard, and again, Dane Perry.
Look at that young man. Making it look easy out there. That ball was hammered, folks, into right field, and Dane just ran it down like he's played there all his life. So.
Oh, my goodness. A 1-2-3 inning for Rogers. Badly needed, and we head to the fifth inning, which is when the Mustangs like to start doing some damage.
Yeah, this is when you want to make a move. Like I was just saying, after a shutdown inning, offense getting back out there quick, and let's get something going here. You're going to be 9-1-2, so Kyle Lockhart in that 9-hole being that second leadoff hitter we talk about a lot from being in the 9 spot, and it's a perfect opportunity right here to get something going.
I talked about that 2010 team who was the last Friendswood team to play against Brenham in the playoffs, and Friendswood came out and won game 1 behind the pitching of Tyler Sullivan, and all Sullivan did was throw a 3-hit, 1-run game, and he also hit a grand slam, which was the difference. He wins the game 4-1, was the winning pitcher, and knocked in all 4 runs for Friendswood to take game 1 against Brenham.
That's a good day.
Brenham would go on to win games 2 and 3 by a small margin, but it was enough to move them on, and they went on to win the state championship in 2010. And I always say, if you go back and look at the numbers, Friendswood out-hit Brenham and outscored Brenham in that 3-game series, but they lost 2 games to 1.
Baseball's a funny game.
Very frustrating.
Very humbling game. You can play better ball and still lose.
Kyle Lockhart will lead it off for your Mustangs.
But I guess the flip side of that statement, Joe, is you can play worse ball and still win. So want to look at the glass half full.
That's more rare.
Yeah.
First pitch.
Oh
my
gosh.
God.
Loud.
He didn't even ask.
Crying out loud, Blue. That's a horrible call.
Well, home plate umpire taking the game in his own hands now.
And that's okay.
Lockhart gets hit by a pitch.
If you're going to get hit by one, you want to get hit by one that bounces at 40 feet, because that's exactly what that pitch did. It was about 20 foot short of home and bounced up into his leg. So
yeah, I promise you, Caden Shields was not trying to.
No, he just spiked.
Put a man on for Dylan Maxey. Maxey had a good hitters count last time. Ended up reaching on an error, as he's adrenaline has him way out in front of some of these pitches. Curveballs up in the zone for ball one.
You know when you chunk a chip on the golf course, pitcher hit that one a little fat, I think. It came in.
Hit hard and by the shortstop.
Clean single through the 5.5 hole for Maxey. And this is what we talk about. All it takes is a little spark. Little spark. Shutdown inning. Now you got the first two guys on. Reed South coming up.
2 on, nobody out.
Probably going to see a bunt attempt here again, but I want to see him swing it, honestly, Joe.
Maxey,
I know you're chasing one, but
Maxey adds to his single season record hit total. It's 54 hits now. Reed showing bunt. Got a curveball. Good one to bunt. And he doesn't offer at it.
yeah, curveball on the outer half. Outside corner, really.
First baseman G crashing on the play. Yeah, if he can get it down that third baseline. He does.
Great bunt. Great bunt.
Shields makes the play at first.
Yeah, good play by the pitcher. I mean, that was a really well-placed bunt. Pitch prior to that, I think, was an intentional take, even though it was a strike. I think he wanted to see what the defense was going to do. And, you know, you expect the first baseman to crash in this situation, but he saw it, knew the first baseman crashing, laid it down on the third base side. Pitcher just made a great play to throw him out by a step.
So another RBI opportunity for Boots Landry. Now the sun has gone down. He has runners at second and third. He hits this one hard, but foul down the right field line.
Yeah, that ball was smoked right over Travis Moore's head there, first base coach.
Again, good speed on the bases. Lockhart at third, Maxey at second. 1 out. This pitch
Good
down.
take there, good take.
Good block
Yeah, great block by the catcher.
by
Saved the run
maybe.
there.
Yeah, he big boy. He is not your typical leadoff guy for sure.
Yeah, he's your typical catching frame, that's for sure. But
This
that
ball
ball's hammered.
ripped down the right field line, and it's fair. Oh, no, foul! Woo!
That would have scored 2, folks, but umpire was right on it. He was staring down the line. Boots thought it was fair, but the umpire was staring at it. It's hard to tell from our angle, but there was no hesitation in his call, so we got to believe him on that one.
Dylan and the pitcher talking a little bit to each other as Dylan heads back to second base. Imagine Dylan said, whatever you do, don't throw him that pitch again.
Well, again, your third time through now, so pitchers the batters are, have seen this pitcher, and each time through the lineup, it gets a little easier for the batter, a little tougher for the pitcher to get him out. So,
not a bad visit from Maybe.
Yeah.
Make sure him and the pitcher are on the same page. That way, he can also give him a signal before anybody else sees it.
Right. And it's a 1-2 count, so he's way ahead on him here.
Right.
And he's laced 2 balls down the right field line, so you might want to change it up if you're Caden up there.
Perry on deck. Fastball hit right side. That should get a run home. Nobody's coming first. It's a foot race. He's safe.
That's going to be an infield single. Pitcher late getting over. Can't give him an error there. First baseman making a play deep in the hole. Looking to flip the ball and nobody home. And Boots hustling out of the box. Beats it. Now we got first and third. And a tie ball game.
RBI single for Boots Landry. And we are tied at 3. Perry will walk down and talk to head coach Corey Benavides. The winner of this series moves on to the regional finals, and that's where Friendswood went last year when they fell 2 games to Barbers Hill.
So interesting conversation there between Perry and Benny. Not sure I'd put a safety squeeze in play here, but you know, it's tie game, top of the 5th, 1 out. Oh,
Curve ball fouled away.
That was a good one to go after. 1 out, elevated ball that stayed up there.
Dane just under it.
He just missed it. If he can lift that to the outfield, you're definitely scoring Maxey from third there and taking the lead. So
again, 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Another curveball lifted to right center field, and
it's
it
gonna be close.
Caught. Maxey will tag.
Uh-oh.
And now go back.
Yeah, Maxey broke away from the bag on the swing and was late getting back to tag. So didn't get the best jump. Ball wasn't hit that deep either, but still I think deep enough that could have scored him. A little bit of a mistake there by Maxey.
So line out to center field. And give the center fielder credit. He got a good jump on that ball. And Corey and Dylan down there should have been tagging the entire way, because if it's down, he scores easily.
Well, and Boots at first, the throw airmailing everybody all the way home. Could have made it to second as well and didn't. So still 1st and 3rd and 2 outs now.
Yeah, so again, not the greatest base running on each side, and you'll have to talk to your base coaches on that a little bit. Again, 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. Pitch in there for a called strike. Brantley 0 for 2. Chance to put the Mustangs in front here. Not much of a lead at first. And they check on the runner. Mustangs pulled off a double steal last time with Dylan on third. Ball's hit down the right field line, but foul.
Good approach by Brantley there, trying to hit it where it's pitched. Let the ball get a little deep and just went with it. Just missed it. You know, you hope that base running mistake there doesn't come back to haunt you, because, you know, as a coach, you're always telling your boys at third base, less than 2 outs, you're at third, a ball hit to the outfield, ball's up in the air, your first move is back. You're going to score if that ball gets down regardless. But if it's caught, you need to be there ready to tag. So
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. There goes the runner. They fake the throw. So they learn their lesson. And Boots heads down to second base. And now 2nd and 3rd with a full count for Brantley.
And Friendswood was ready for that, no throw. Maxey didn't even flinch over there third, stood his ground.
The 3-2 pitch. Curveball beauty.
Man.
Watched it all the way.
Just frozen. Great curveball. Right down the middle, but just
I keep saying, this is your 3rd time through. You've seen that pitch.
Yep.
You've got to be ready for that pitch.
Got caught guessing.
It's not a 90-mile-an-hour breaking ball. It's one you should be able to follow. But it has frozen a few of our hitters, and this one gets Brantley with a couple of guys in scoring position. But Mustangs do push a run across. Rogers back out on the mound to try and keep it here as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You are listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All right, takes a little bit of extra time with Maxie getting the gear on. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And we are knotted up at 3. So pretty much the game I expected. I will have to say I was a little shocked by Crosby falling so easily as they did in that series. Mustangs pretty much dominated that series.
Yeah, that was a bit unexpected. This is kind of the matchup we were expecting, though. Not a very clean game by either team, to say the least, but a 3-3 tie going to the bottom of the 5th right here. So Jacob still on the bump, sitting at 79 pitches. This will be number 80. Pipes a strike.
First pitch strike from Rogers.
Another one.
2. And for those texting in and asking, I am not privy to Aunt Courtney's dating calendar at the moment.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
A 3-pitch strikeout.
Strikeout brings up the DH number 12, Ethan Mazursky.
And Lampy heads back to the bench, and there's one away. Here's Jazersky, walked and scored in the 2nd. Curveball misses.
Good pitch. Curveball just a little down. Who's that man at second base stealing that hit?
What a play by Goolsby.
Attaboy, Goolsby.
Goolsby ranging to his right.
Nice little sliding catch to grab that ball that was headed for center field.
Ty's grandparents, Jim and Jenny Green, listening tonight. Hey guys, good to have y'all back in.
Hello, folks.
We got a good one here. Grounded. Rogers.
Look at the cat on the mound right there. Look at that. Field your position, young man. Must be the stash, Joe.
Got to be the stash, Cade.
A good, quick 6-pitch inning. Exactly what the doctor ordered right there through 85 pitches.
Head to the top of the 6th, tied at 3. Coming up for your Mustangs will be Goolsby, Piercy, followed by Harris. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
Hey, don't miss the UIL Baseball State Championship starting Wednesday, June 8th at Dish Falk Field in Austin, Texas, and the Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. For ticket information, more can be found at uiltexas.org. Goolsby has some pop, you guys. He's been running into some shots here recently.
Smashed! Dadgummit, I love that young man. I'm telling you. Goolsby just continues to be a spark, man. Gosh, I wish he would have got up last inning.
Brings up Piercy.
That ball.
Drew Harris waits on deck.
That ball was laced into left field. First pitch swinging. Oops, wrong pitcher. That was pitch number 89 from Caden Shields.
Going bunt. Puts it down right side, but foul.
Here's another instance. I understand it, moving the runner, but you also looking at the lineup, what you got coming up on, after Piercy. Drew struggled a little bit. He's moved the baseball, but 2 weak ground balls to second base. Me personally would rather see Piercy swinging here.
Going bunt again, takes
good take.
Just outside, it's 1-1. We're tied at 3. Mustangs have their leadoff guy on. Piercy's trying to get him to second. Here's the 1-1. Gets this one down right side, and Piercy does his job.
Yeah, good sack bunt there.
Good news for Drew is it'd be hard to hit into a double play here with first base open.
Well, and you're thinking right side, and he does. He has hit it right side both times. So like I said, he's moving the baseball. He's having some decent at-bats as far as pitch selection, and he's gone deep into the count. Just want him to get one on the screws right here, and he's capable.
He is.
Certainly capable.
He knows the strike zone. 211 on the season. Again, his on-base percentage is good. He finds a way to get on base.
He's going to do it right here. I got a good feeling, Joe.
Back pick at second.
Got a good feeling. Third time Drew's seen the pitcher. Pitcher sitting on 92 pitches, so probably a little fatigued. He definitely doesn't have the zip he's had on it. So
got some rubber pellets to shake off out there. Diving into second base. So Goolsby is the go-ahead run. Harris trying to get him there. And he sees
big bender.
Another curveball. Harris has seen about 5 curveballs. And they've all been for strikes, so give Shields credit. He continues to throw that pitch for strikes.
Yep.
Only a couple of hits for the Mustangs. Long look in. Now another back pick at second. Goolsby back.
Not the best positioning by the umpire there. He's kind of getting blocked by the fielder. I'd like to see him creep a little bit more toward the middle of the field on that.
4 hits on the evening. This pitch is up.
Again, working deep into a count.
Yeah, Piercy had a hit his last at bat. So Cade said, kind of like to maybe see him swing it there, but that'll be moot if Drew can drive in Goolsby here. Curveball
good
down.
Take.
Good take.
Like I say, Drew's definitely picking the right pitches. He's not had any bad swings at bad pitches. And he's gone right side when he should be going right side. He's just hitting weak grounders to second.
Got a hitter's count here. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fastball missing, and it's 3-1. Last time Drew had a 3-1 count. He's
taking all the way. And I expect the same thing right here.
And it went full. Shields missing.
That's down
low.
Good at bat, Drew Harris.
So Harris draws a walk. That's a big walk for Drew. It'll bring up Lockhart, and Maxey will be on deck.
Lock batting from the left side still. Switch hitting left fielder.
Lockhart has reached twice and scored twice tonight. Good fastball.
Yeah, that fastball Found a little extra on that one. Painting the inner black in under the hands right there. Just a great pitcher's pitch.
Find you a gap, young man. Here's the 0-1. Grounded right side, foul.
Great jump by Goolsby there. Ball went down and he was off to the races.
0-2 for Lockhart.
Next pitch will be pitch number 100 for Caden Shields.
Wow. Be interesting to see if he is allowed to face Maxey again. Hit hard and through the middle. Here comes the runner. The throw home will be late.
Attaboy, Lock. And look, how about that hustle from Goolsby? That play was close, Joe. Great slide to the point of the plate. Sneaking that hand in there behind the catcher's tag. Just a great job right there. And Lock, young man, that's how you pick your team up. Great job, great job. Friendswood back on top, 4-3.
Harris goes to third. And now with runners at second and third and one out.
He's got to call time here, right, Joe?
Oh, no, you put Dylan on. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear that from his old man.
And now Reed gets a chance to swing, and you know he's been dying to swing all night. And he's gonna put a swing on it right here. Reed lives for this. Reed's a talker. He likes the challenge. And when you're the guy that following the guy that gets intentionally walked, and now his base is loaded with one out.
It's the second intentional walk to Maxey in the playoffs.
Could be good.
And again, it's a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
You cannot fault their coach for doing that. Mustangs take the lead, and South takes their first pitch curveball for strike one.
And that's okay. Curveball, low and away. Bottom of the knees, outside corner. Good take.
That pitch misses outside, 1-1.
I think Reed's about to blow this wide open, Joe.
South.
I got a feeling.
South looking confident in the box. The 1-1. Another curveball missing. Keep in mind, Rogers walked in a run in this game.
Sure.
Shields now down 2 balls, 1 strike to South. A dangerous hitter. The pitch lifted right side, foul. Reed late on that one. It's 2-2.
Yep. Let that ball get a little deep on him.
Got a 2-1 fastball, but unable to jump on it.
It's okay to be a little late here. I mean, that's not the problem. Right side, lifting one to the outfield with 1 out, but
curveball, foul back at us. There you go, Blue.
A little better timing on that curveball, just missed it.
Nice hit, Reed, nice hit.
Mustangs up 4-3. They have bases loaded with 1 out for South. Fastball driven to right field, down the right field line. It's caught by the right fielder. The throw home is cut. Oh, he cut it off! And Harris went back to the bag. Another blown opportunity to get a run.
Yeah, had plenty of depth on that ball to get the run home, and he broke. He tagged, and then he
stopped and went back. You can see Benny very upset. And here's Boots Landry.
So now you need Boots to come in clutch right here. Thought that ball might get down for a second. It was driven right down the right field line. Right fielder made a good play and
popped up and out of play.
So that was pitch 107 for Caden Shields.
So Reed probably should have had an RBI on that line out to right. Harris unable to score. And they leave it to Landry. Curveball. Smoke to left center field. Way back goes there. Into the wall. It is
is 2 runs.
Here comes Maxie.
3 runs.
Will not be in time. A bases clearing double for Boots Landry, and the Mustangs on top, 7-3.
That's big time clutch, picking up your team right there by Mr. Landry. Ball was hammered to the right center field gap. Right fielder made a valiant effort, laid out, all out, full dive for that ball. Just couldn't get to it. Off the bottom of the wall, and a bases clearing double.
And with 2 outs in the inning, runners were going. Maxie scores easily from first base with his speed. And Boots Landry clears the bases, and it's a 4-run lead for the Mustangs here in the 6th inning.
Caden still throwing now with the 4-run detriment, and next pitch will be 109. Okay, here comes the pitching coach. Former Friendswood coach Hecker going out to the mound now.
Harris scores, Lockhart scores, Maxie scores.
Looks like that'll be it for Mr. Caden Shields. Valiant effort by the young man. 108 pitches is an awful lot of pitches, and he had Friendswood's number for most of the night. Finally got it going here in the 6th, but good effort by that young man.
And I'd like to point out this inning started by Mr. Goolsby.
Well, what do you know? Go figure. I'm telling you.
That guy has been a spark here in the playoffs. It has been so much fun to watch his confidence and this team excel and go to another level, and a lot of it's due to him. He has just been holding up that bottom half of the order and coming through again and again. It's just been awesome watching that kid.
Just a quiet
excel.
Confidence, knowing what he's capable of, coming out and doing his job. And it's just fun to watch that young man grow in the sport and for this team, and we get to watch him do it all over again next year. He's only a junior, so. Wow, this pitcher's tall. Goodness gracious.
Good Lord.
Number 6. Let's see here. Who is number 6? That would be Ian Wirtz. So Ian Wirtz coming to the mound. And he is probably 6'7", 6'8", I don't know. He's ginormous. How tall is this kid?
I don't.
He's got to be 6'7" or 6'8".
But
he is lanky.
He's lanky.
He's probably $150, but he's tall.
He's got a little more velocity, but he hasn't thrown it for a strike yet. He's going to face Perry. This has been a pretty good game. Mustangs and Cubs going back and forth. Mustangs with 4 in the inning and trying to add another one. 2 outs, runner at second for Dane Perry. And so here's a great big tall guy against a little short guy.
Well, you know my stance. Welcome him to the game as soon as you can right here. If it's a strike, come out of your shoes.
Perry swinging for his pitch, fouled away.
I like it.
Ty Brantley waits on deck.
Got one to hit. Fastball center cut. Just got under it and fouled it straight back to the screen.
Pitch was up a little bit, but still, you know, Dane has shown he likes those pitches up. Pitch inside, gets by the catcher.
Yeah, that was behind Dane's back.
Nobody
covered the plate. Look at this base running by Mr. Zach Frederick. What? Joe scored from second on a pass ball. Pitcher caught spectating on the bump. Mr. Zach Frederick coming in the courtesy run for Boots Landry. Left second base, reading that ball behind the back, and never let up, guys. Never let up. Running about 170 miles an hour down the third baseline, sliding in just before the catcher could get back, and adding that all-important 5th insurance run right there.
I felt maybe because as he got the ball and turned, he kind of expected his pitcher to be at home plate to throw the ball to him, and he wasn't there. And I looked up, and here comes Piercy, 100 miles, Frederick, 100 miles an hour. I can never let up.
That's just heads up. What a great job by Zach Frederick right there.
So Brenham showing some flaws.
Oof.
And he gets
ugly swing by Perry to strike out.
But the Mustangs nearly bat around in the inning. They score 5. And we will head to the bottom of the 6th. The Mustangs up 8-3. And Rogers still towing the mound. You are listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
The sacrifice, the dedication, the grit. I mean, they really set an example, don't they?
Oh, well, no question. Today's high school athletes are truly special.
Not the athletes.
Well, who?
The officials.
Oh.
Today's student athletes are truly special, but there's something pretty great about the men and women who officiate their games too, like the way they're giving back to their communities. Officiating is a terrific way to stay in shape, meet new people, and stay connected to the game you love. But the biggest reason of all? We need more qualified high school officials here in Texas. And without them, the rest of us would have a whole lot less to cheer about. High school games need officials. High school sports need you.
Great call, Ralph.
Yeah.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Rogers a quick inning in the 5th. We'll face Shields, G, and Hop, the 6, 7, and 8 hitter in the Cubs lineup. And the first one, the fastball, right down the pipe.
Oh. I'm sure y'all can hear the pop of that mitt.
I was about to say, do I need to even tell you what that was?
He's bringing it right now. He's fired back up.
Fastball up. One ball, 2 strikes to Shields. Curveball just misses.
Oof. Nasty pitch right there.
Rogers has struggled throwing a curveball for a strike. Comes back. Oh, just got a piece of it to stay alive.
He got a piece, but it was well timed and straight back. That was not a 2-strike swing. That was a rip.
Shields has been on twice, doubled and walked. Curveball misses. Again, Rogers struggling with the breaking pitch.
You know, I watched him in warm-ups, Joe, and he's got a great changeup. He just doesn't throw it. He had great movement on that changeup. I know you don't throw it a lot to right-handed hitters, but when you're throwing gas that he's throwing right now, mix it up a little bit.
2 balls,
he hadn't shown
2 strikes. Hit hard to short. South goes through his legs. It's an error on South.
Yep, just came up a little quick on that ball and nutmegged him. 5-hole right through the wickets.
So Cubs get a leadoff guy on. Reed probably should have just, he tried to get in front of that ball with 2 hands, but it was really more of a run through type ground ball. But when he tried to just make sure of it. Uh-oh. That was a new guy?
Yeah, nothing particularly difficult about
it's a play he normally
there.
makes.
Yeah.
Brings up the first baseman, Gunnar G. Again, curveball missing.
Yeah, it's been primarily curved fastball, and he does have a slider as well. Not a lot of movement on the slider, but sometimes a little can be enough. And oof. Hello. That was up in his kitchen right there.
And I would imagine it's going to be a short leash.
Yeah, you don't want to give him any momentum. And he's at next pitch is number 95. So you've got good arms in the pen. You definitely want to get game one win if you can.
Yep. I would imagine he walks G here. That's going to be it for Rogers tonight. This has not been the Jacob Rogers we've seen in the playoffs.
Four-pitch walk.
Four-pitch walk. So Brenham with 2 on and nobody out.
And here comes Benavides to the bump. So we'll see. He's looking down at the pin. So
I mean, you got to go get him. He's near 100 pitches.
Yeah.
He has battled himself all night long. The curveball has just not been there. And you do not want to give them any momentum. Again, Mustangs coming off a huge inning to take a 5-run lead. And you just need somebody to come in and throw some strikes here. Rogers gets a nice ovation. Teammates out of the dugout. So the mustache wasn't great, but it was good enough. And who knows, Reed makes that play at short. He may still be out there.
So final tally for Rogers tonight, 96 pitches, 52 strikes and 44 balls. So definitely off of his norm as far as strike to ball ratio. So bringing in the young flamethrower, Dane Perry.
So Perry comes in from right field to pitch. Means we'll have a new right fielder. I'm guessing it's going to be Munns.
Yeah. I don't know, Joe. What are you thinking about this? So Rogers struggled with any off speed. He's a hard thrower. So they're primarily seeing fastballs all night and what they're swinging at. Bringing another fastball guy with Dane Perry. And you got Casemeyer, who has that devastating curveball in there that
I think
might have mixed it up a little bit. But
I think Benny's really thinking, just in case they go to a game 3, if he can save Casemeyer for a starter,
sure,
that's what he'd rather have. Now, if you're Casemeyer, you're dying to get out there. You're dying to pitch. You know, he's a game 1 or a game 2 starter. He just is.
Yeah.
But the way Benny's been managing the team has been working.
Yeah.
You know, you can't argue with it. So the kid's
definitely. But you know, Case loves this field because he remembers the last time he stepped foot on this field. 1-1 series tie with College Station, and they went to Case to start game 3, and he flat out dominated College Station in that game and sent Friendswood on to the next round. So
regional
Barbers
final.
Hill. Yep.
All right, 2 on, nobody out. And Dane Perry is now your pitcher. Fastball, call the ball. And Max is going to go out to him real quick, just in case they're getting signals out there at second base. This is Hayden Hoop, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2. We need a double play ball here. Fastball up, and it's 2-0. Mustangs not making it easy for the faint of heart. Pitch is close, but not called a strike.
So they're going to be taken until they see a strike. You better believe it. Chasing 5 runs.
Unfortunately, if Perry can't throw strikes, you are going to have to bring in Casemeyer.
Well, I imagine it's going to be a pretty short leash for Perry, too. Like I said, you don't want to let momentum build up. Brenham still got this inning and next to bat, so 5 runs is great, but they didn't get here for no reason. They're a good ball club, and they're going to be patient at the plate right here, and that's a 4-pitch walk from Perry, so I expect to be taken all the way right here, too.
So 3 runners aboard via gift from Friendswood. And bases are loaded with nobody out for the Cubs. Popped up.
Cannot believe he was swinging first pitch.
Maxey coming back.
Good concentration by Maxey. Good play. That was tough. Ball was way up there, drifting back toward the field of play. Had to reach behind him to catch it, but he made it. That's a big out.
Huge out.
Yep. I cannot believe he was swinging first pitch, Joe. New pitcher, 4-pitch walk to start, and he comes out swinging at a high fastball. First pitch pops it straight up.
Here's Maybe. Maybe's hit the ball pretty good tonight. Struck out his last at bat, but he's put some good swings on some baseballs.
There's another one. Just missed it.
First pitch fastball. Got a piece of it. Not what he wanted.
Yeah, Dane's going to have to mix it up. He can't be all gas all the time. They've been seeing fastballs all night.
Here's the 0-1. Just down, 1-1. That pitch should not miss by much.
No, that was a tough one. It was probably bottom of the knees.
Fast. Curveball, beauty.
What you need to do. You got to mix it up. Even if it's just to show it, you got to show it. So now you got him guessing. 1 and 2, and now he knows you got something else in your arsenal.
Asking for time. Blue gets it to him. Maybe in a big spot here. Ground ball gets a run home.
Great curveball.
And Perry showing some emotion on the mound.
Curveball, 12-6. Uncle Charlie dropping a hammer right there. Oh, Lord have mercy, that was a good curveball.
So Maxey with a great job catching a pop-up behind home plate for out number 1. And Perry getting maybe on 4 pitches. And there's 2 away. Grounder, right side. Boots coming in on it. Field it.
Foul ball? Yeah.
And he's going to say it was foul.
I think it was. Boots isn't arguing. I think it was foul.
That's one of those you might want to let it roll a little farther. See if it'll come back fair. Here's Lane Sparks. Down in count now 0-1. Boots back on the grass in the outfield. Curveball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perry winds and delivers. Check swing, yes he did.
Well, we got one back, folks, because that was reminiscent of the Lockhart check earlier.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Sparks. Give him the heater, Ricky. There he is, grounded right side. Tough play, Boots, backhands. Can't come up with it. It'll be now the guy runs the base. He's just going to run him down.
There you go, Boots. Way to be heads up, young man. Attaboy, attaboy.
They get 1 run out of it.
And that ball might have squeaked through to the right field if Boots doesn't slide and make that backhanded stop there in the hole. And when the ball kicked away from him, the run around in second, I think expected to run around in third to keep going, and he didn't, and he got hung up, and Boots with the heads up, just ran him down before the runner from third could get to the plate and got that third out.
That's the key. If the run touches home before Boots makes the tag, that run would count.
Right.
So Boots did a great job running him down and making the tag before the guy scored. The first guy does score.
Right.
It's
8-4
now
game.
8-4.
Yep. How about the young freshman coming in a pressure-packed situation right there?
Good.
Showing what he's made of. 13 pitches and getting those desperately needed 3 outs right there.
Maybe 40 years.
So going to the top of the 7th now.
We'll keep it
Friendswood
here.
leading 8-4.
We're going to keep it here.
I believe we'll have Brantley, Goolsby, and Piercy. All you youngsters out there listening or watching, that's why you never give up on a play right there too. He could have easily slid, knocked that ball down, and not had the hustle to get up and find the baseball. You never stop playing.
It was one of those ground balls that was just in no man's land.
That's it.
Like I said, Boots did a really good job knocking it down. And if it goes by to Goolsby and he stays home, I don't know if they get him at first anyway. But for him to knock that ball down and have the presence of mind to pick it up and realize that guy had rounded second too far, and then to run him down, man, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Got a new pitcher on the bump for Brenham, number 4. I'll get you a name here shortly. Sorry for the late notice, but number 4 is Mason Lampy, so he was playing third base.
Lampy.
I think that's number 4. My eyes aren't great, Joe. You might have to help me on that.
Oh, I thought it said 4.
2 strikes.
Yeah, it's number 4. Wow.
Made quick work of Mr. Brantley there. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Gets the sombrero tonight. He struck out 3 times.
Yeah.
And here's Colin Goolsby. Goolsby hitting .471 in the playoffs.
My man.
Sparked the Mustangs' last inning. Pitch inside, but called a strike. Swings through strike 2, so nothing but strikes here.
Yeah, 5 straight from Mason Lampy.
From Lampy. Finally a ball. Well, it's a good thing we brought these chairs.
Haven't used them once all game.
Used them one single time. Breaking ball.
Ooh, yeah.
Not bad. It looked up in the zone a little bit. He gets the call. Back-to-back strikeout.
It's tough as a batter when you don't know if that's going to be a strike or not. But, again, close enough with 2 strikes. You've got to try to do something with it and get one you know for sure is something you can hit or know for sure is a ball. But don't leave it up to the umpire.
Brings up Piercy. Mason Munns waits on deck should Piercy reach base. Munns inserted into right field once Perry came in to pitch. Fouled straight back.
Great swing by Piercy right there.
Just underneath. Lampy's 0-1 pitch. Good off speed. Called a strike. Grounded late. foul.
Yeah, Lampy had a little extra on that one, didn't he? Probably
He's
2-3 more
definitely
miles per hour.
harder. The Mustangs have not caught it back up to him yet. Yeah, Lampy would be a guy to remember as we head for a good breaking pitch. This one just misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Piercy.
Interesting on his delivery there, Joe. Maybe something the Mustangs might pick up on, but he's tipping his pitches. So I know we've only seen 12 now, but without question, slow delivery for the fastball really speeds up his delivery for the curve. Slow fastball. Yep. Watch his next curveball. If he throws another one, he rushes his delivery and then snaps it off. And good hitters will pick up on that real quick. See how he rushed his delivery to the plate there? Slow and deliberate with the fastball. Takes the wind up, and then as he picks his weight up and picks that leg up, all of a sudden it's downhill and to the plate real quick with that curveball.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Piercy. Lampy, he fouls off another one. And it will stay in play now. Yeah, when Boots hit that ball, I thought I had a chance of getting out.
Yep. Needed another 15 or 20 feet probably in distance to get over that fence out there, but right at the base of the fence in the warning track.
Nobody on, 2 outs. 2-2 to Piercy. Ball 3, good at bat by Aiden. Payoff pitch here coming to Aiden Piercy. Friendswood faithful getting loud. Down, ball 4.
Great at bat. Great at bat. Get it to the next guy. Good job, Aiden Piercy. So Munns will get his first appearance.
I say you should have run down there and told Mason on deck.
Well, you hope, that somebody's picking up on it because it's telegraphing what he's about to throw you, no doubt.
Munns has had a couple of bats in the playoffs this season. Takes curveball down low for ball 1. Mason actually way up in the front of the box.
He always is. I'm not where he's comfortable at, I guess.
Press ball in there, called strike, right? That was a good one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Munns.
Expect to see Piercy moving here.
Curveball, a good one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kind of surprised he wasn't going on that last pitch there. See if he's going with 2 strikes on Munns.
Might as well.
Might as well throw over if you're the pitcher too, but nope.
Curveball, foul down the left field line. Mason stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Mason on Mason here. Mason Munns versus Mason Lampy.
That pitch is down. It's 2-2. It takes 2 4s to equal an 8.
Yes, it does.
Makes sense to us. Fouls this one back. Mason up there battling. It's 2-2. Lampy trying to get his team to the dugout, trailing only by 4. Curveball up in the zone. Mason swings through it. That will end the inning. So Lampy ends up striking out the side. And we are going to head to the bottom of the 7th with your Mustangs leading this one 8-4. It will be Dane Perry back to go to work on the mound.
Suspenseful. 4 runs is nice. But it's still too close for comfort against the Brenham Cubs. So and the Brenham crowd's still in it, getting the chant, "Let's go Brenham." So I'd like to hear the Friendswood crowd step it up a notch over here. Everybody looks a little quiet on this side. The suspense is killing them.
They are kind of quiet, aren't they?
we need to be like, pick it up, guys.
All right, here we go. And it'll be Lampy to lead it off.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th. Pitcher, number 4, Mason Lampy.
Lampy versus Perry. Lifted right side. Mason Munns drifts back, now comes in and makes the catch.
One pitch, one out.
Sure why you're swinging first pitch when you down 4 runs, but I'm all for that.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, but definitely an unorthodox approach by Brenham right there.
Here's Jezierski.
Hello. Stand him up a little bit in the box. That'll get you thinking.
Jezierski walked and scored in the 2nd.
And then pipes one. So that's what they refer to as conveniently wild.
Maybe we should have brought Dane up as an 8th grader last year.
I'm telling you, this kid, something else. Another good pitch. Man.
2 balls, 1 strike. Blues seemed really adamant about getting to the bottom half of the inning. He was calling everything a strike. And now he's being a little pickier. Ball hit hard to center field. Going back is Brantley, and he will run it down. 2 away.
2 away. How about Mr. Perry coming in here, throwing BBs and getting outs?
Here's Cade Warnke. Hey, we are back out here tomorrow night, everybody. 7 o'clock start time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Ball hit to right field. Munns, long run, up against the wall, looking up, and he will make the catch.
And that's the ball game, folks. Dane Perry coming in, shutting them down. 19 pitches, getting 6 outs as a freshman. 6 pressure outs.
More importantly, it doesn't show you any other relief pitching. You still got Case Meyer fully rested, ready to go.
And that's it.
And the Mustangs now 1 win away from moving on to the regional finals as they take game 1 from Brenham here, 8-4. For my cohort, Cade Lyko, and our QA, Les Clary, back in the studio, I'm Joe Hollier. I want to thank everybody for calling us and texting in. And please, don't miss tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Mustangs back at it, moving on. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.